Hello there, everyone. How's everyone doing today? I see there's some people in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Thank you for the thumbs up already. Hi, Latrice. Hey. Okay, guys. So much has been going on. And you know me, I have to take a look at it all and try to put it all together. So that's why I'm here again tonight. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Nathan. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Um, Well, maybe I should wait a few minutes and let a few more people come in. Hi, Hazel, Candy. I got
Dive into delicious with a classic Wisconsin fish fry app.
Okay. I keep forgetting about using my iPad, guys. Just a second. So I don't have to strain to see you because my monitor is kind of small. Anyway, Candy, Barbara, Nick, how's everybody doing tonight? So, what I've been doing, guys, you know, I'm always thinking, sometimes a little bit too much. Hi, Billy. Yeah, your name is new here. Thanks for joining us, Billy. I hope you will subscribe. Tink, you're driving. Oh, my goodness. Be careful. The wind was really high. I was out today because it was in the 70s, which is unusual for us here. And the wind was so high, it was crazy. Yes, welcome, Billy, the new one in the house. Yeah, I love my iPad too. I use it a lot. I think I use it probably, for different things, but during the day more than I use my desktop. I just got to get a bigger monitor, guys. I used to have a big monitor. And when you change computers, when one computer dies and you have to get another one, they make it where you have to buy each thing all over again. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at now. I'm trying to, work on that so that I can get my bigger monitor back. So anyway, guys, hi Tab. Um, I did my meditation today, and I want to know exactly what Spirit wanted me to talk about because we know that Chuck Schumer did his thing, which I mean I'm sure he has his reasons for doing it, but it's kind of like we needed all of the Democrats to kind of stick together and kind of change things up so that they'll know that we have the Democrats have some power too. But he folded. I had the energy that was around it the last time I read on it was that it wouldn't pass. But then, I guess he got enough people behind him to follow him. So that changed. Um, so here we are. So as I was meditating today, I asked Spirit about what needed to be talked about today. And I always pull my cards. I listen to Spirit too. But this was the one that I got, the unseen hand that guides the nation. Now, guys, we all know that there is more involved than what we see. We know that there are things happening behind the scenes that we don't know about. And I'm talking about spiritually, metaphysically, that kind of thing. Not just the things that are going on behind the scenes that, they're doing, like T-Rump and Muskrat and all of their minions that are behind the scenes doing things to try to um, manipulate us and get the people to in a position where they have to do what they say. This is the whole point, I believe. But there's also hidden factors that we don't see spiritually. And I think that's what Spirit wanted me to talk about today. So I have some questions here that I want to find out about, and I'm going to be pulling cards on it. And so, what I wanted to know, I want Spirit to tell us. Um, I know that it's Spirit, guys. This is a hard question, but who are you really? Who are you really? That's directing this nation in a way that we're all kind of torn apart as far as the nation, period. I'm not going to even say Republicans and Democrats, because everybody's got their reasoning for feeling the way that they feel. And it's like, we're not together. When you see that the Democrats are even having a war within itself, then it just makes you think, what is really going on. So I'm going to read on that, guys. And everything that I say here is alleged, and for entertainment purposes only. I'm only listening to my spirit guides, my ancestors, my angels, and getting messages from them. And of course, I have to put my 2 cents in there too. So whatever that is, whatever that means, but that's what Spirit wanted me to talk about today. So I need you to tell us what exactly it is, Spirit, that we're dealing with here. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button so that other people can join us that need to hear this message. It helps the channel a lot too. It helps me grow, and I appreciate that, guys. Okay, and I'll be pulling some other cards also to clarify this message. But that's the first question that I have. I see more people coming in. Hi, Ashley, BCM. Hi, it's been a while. Julia, nice to see you. Okay, Spirit, tell us more about this unseen hand that's guiding our nation. But when I pulled that card, it kind of made me feel better, and I hope it helps you guys to feel better too, because it really helps us to know that some things just are out of our hands. And it's positive, I do know that. But maybe I can get a little more clarity on it. But I felt better when I pulled that card, because it let me know that Spirit is here, and Spirit is really listening and hearing us, and that kind of thing. So, all right, Spirit, we need more information. We need to know more about who you are and why you're doing what you're doing and all that kind of stuff. Give us information on that, Spirit. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. Back at you. Okay. All right. All right, Spirit. I need to know more about you and what you're doing. What are you doing here to help us? Pulling 5 cards, guys, to start. Okay, we have the Lovers. I think you guys can see them though. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man. We have the 5 of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, this what it's saying here to me with these cards is we're in partnership with you. Who this is in partnership with us. Okay, because this Lovers is about partnership, working together. Um, this even, I look at this card and I look at this angel in the background here that's saying, I'm here, working with us. Then when we look at this nine of Pentacles here, it's about bringing structure, because Pentacles are about bringing structure. Pentacles are about, making us focus, and there is a plan. There is some kind of plan that has to be carried out here. Now we have the hangman. The hangman is about being enlightened, people waking up and seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, so that's what's trying to be shown to us. But then we have the seven of wands here. Okay, of course we know that the seven of wands is more about being on the defensive. But then we think about the number seven. The number seven comes, of course, after number six. You guys know that I shouldn't, but I'm looking at things numerically now. And sixes are about bringing harmony, which is what this first card is. Okay, it's a six. The Lovers is a six card. So it's about bringing harmony. And then after the six is the seven. So that's telling me seven, of course, is that spiritual number, that heavenly number. And I'm not looking at it as the wands in the way you normally look at it. I'm looking at that number seven. And it tells me that there are guides that are helping to defend us in a sense. They're after that harmony, there's a little more, as you go through that harmony and you reach that seven number, there's a little more awakening that you need to do before you get to that eight, which is the sixth, part of the success number. When you get to nine, you're there. Okay. So that's what, what this is about. So it's like we're getting the help. But you know what? I think that we're so on the defensive about it. That's what's tearing us apart. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Swords. We know that the swords are all about the mind. The Queen is the feminine part of, our reality. We all have some masculine and femininity in us, within us. So it's not just man or woman, but we know that the feminine is a little more nurturing, caring, that kind of thing. And with these swords, it's about having that clarity. So the way that I'm getting it is with just these cards here. The Who is the person or the energy that's trying to bring about harmony, trying to get us to see things from a different perspective. I mean all of us. I mean, we can look at MAGA and we can say, oh, they don't really see what's going on, they're following the cult. But this is for every one of us. And I think that we have to, with this Queen of Swords here, it's kind of like either we're going to stay on the pot or, whatever that saying is, it's time to move. It's time for us to get some clarity. It's time for us to make a decision about, how we want to live our lives. And as far as those feminine qualities, are we going to live it more from that caring, nurturing part of us, or are we going to continue on with this, the male perspective of the dominant perspective of this is the way it is and this is the way it's got to be. So this energy, this is what this energy is trying to tell us, guys, is that um, we got to get it together. We got to come together. And I think we kind of know that, but um, in a sense, we know that, but everybody's not getting it at this point. So, and I think that's why we're so deep into it. But I'm going to ask more questions. Of course, I'm not going to leave it there like that. So, hi, Shirley. Nice to see you. Brian, good to see you. Connie, Shelly, thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Okay. Now, next question I had for the energy, that did give me some clarity. It's like more people, we need more people to wake up, guys, for us to get past this, what we're going through. Okay, so question number 2. This energy, which is divine as far as I'm concerned, give us some information about what it is that you want us to know right now as we go through this. Because guys, it's, you know what, I just feel like, I keep saying I think we're at that, we're kind of getting over that hump, but we got a lot more to go, because if things keep going the way they're going right now, we're having to give up so much. And it's like, yeah, he's getting knocked down. He's getting knocked down when things go to court. It's like you can't do it that way. The way you're doing things is illegal. But the point is that he's stirred up things. He's messed with people's lives already, which is, it's not good when you have your livelihood taken from you, even if it's only for a day or two. You still got to you got to get back in there and try to figure things out again. So it's really, just upsetting. And I guess when I saw Schumer do what he did, it just, I'm like, well, who is real here? Who are we really listening to? Or, the people that we thought that we could depend on, that it seems like they're not. All of a sudden, when pedal hits the metal, they do something different. Who was expecting that? You know what I'm saying? It's like he just turned. So, what do you want us to know about that, Spirit? It's got to be a reason. Why did things happen like that when it came to that vote that we thought we could depend on all the Democrats to do one thing, and then we get some that say, no, we're going to vote the way that they want us to vote. What's up with that, Spirit? Cards are falling, so. All right, Spirit. What is it that you want us to know about that situation, Spirit? Okay. I'm told I need to pull some from this deck too, so I'll do that. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. I'm going to have to clarify each of these, because Spirit is talking to me right now, and it's like, okay, I need you to pull from another deck. Okay, so I will. But I have that. They want us to know, Spirit wants us to know that there's a lot of effort being put into this. This is from a spiritual, metaphysical perspective, guys. We're not really looking, I'm talking to Spirit, we're not really looking at how things are working right here, right now, when it comes to the people. I'm asking about the people, but I'm asking what it is that we need to know, because there's some things that we don't see, which is what this card is all about here. Okay, Now we're going to find out some truth. These two aces here are great because it's telling me that behind the scenes, there's a lot of hard work going into. I mean, I don't know. This card is about working hard, um, but there I'll say a lot of work. I can't believe that in spirit they're just working that hard. I mean, maybe it is. So maybe they're working hard to try to get us to see some things that we're not seeing. So, anyway, there's some truth coming. There's some action that's being taken, and it's like trying to move us into smoother waters. We're not seeing the big picture that in the end we're going to be moved into things that are smoother. You know, our lives will get better. We're going to move up from where we are. And then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Cups are emotional. I'm with the cups. uh, Okay, I think we're talking about time here, and you know how water moves. Water just flows, right? And we're talking about the energy that's flowing right now. And I think that what this is saying to us is that since this night here does not move really fast, and we're talking about our emotions and that kind of thing. We're talking about water. It has to move and go through certain places. Wherever it can find a place to seep, it will seep into it. But I think what Spirit is saying here, we gotta we gotta be patient again, guys. We gotta be patient because things have got to flow the way that they've got to flow. So Spirit is offering us patience here. But I do want to know, and this is what Spirit's telling me to do. Tell me more about, got them out of order here, the work that's happening. The work. And I'm assuming this work is happening on the other side. So, Spirit, tell us more about that. Hidden in plain sight. So, it's something we're missing, guys, that things, of course, things are hidden. When it comes to the metaphysical, spiritual, a lot of times things are hidden, and things are hidden at this point for us. And it's in plain sight. And I think that's where that hangman, remember I pulled the hangman, it's like see things from a different perspective. Not only for the MAGA who we want to see, we feel that they don't really see what's going on. Spirit is saying to us too, we have to dig deep and really look at this situation and see the things that are hidden in plain sight. So that's what Spirit is working on for us. Okay, it's for us to see things that are hidden in plain sight. Now let's see about this Ace of Swords. Oh wow. Flooding the swamp. Well, you remember how he used to always say, T Rump used to always say, he's gonna clean out the swamp or whatever. Truth. The truth is that the swamp is being flooded. So everything's going to come to the top, guys. The truth is going to happen. It's going to come to the top. Wow, Spirit is definitely speaking here, flooding that swamp, getting rid of all that swamp. And whatever's in there that we need to know is going to come to the top, and we're going to find out the truth. Okay, now we have this Ace of Wands. Wands are about action, but wands, and any ace that you see is about a new beginning. So let's see what this is about. New plans. Guys, you see all these cards here I have? The Spirit is taking me directly to what you need to hear. Okay, there's some new plans that are in action. I think that what is so hard for us being here on earth in these bodies even though we're spirit in bodies, is that we cannot see the bigger picture, which is why the people are so up in arms about what's going on. Of course, we have good reason to be, but this is something that we're not used to seeing happen. And it's just the time for this to happen. And we need to, I keep saying be patient, because we're not the ones in charge here. Okay, now this is moving to higher waters, guys. This is where Spirit wants to take us to smoother waters, to smoother things. And he wants to let us, he's telling us that, or it is telling us, that energy is that the president is just a puppet. He's just a puppet in this big show that's going on here on earth. He's the puppet. He's being used. Okay? We don't like him. We can't stand him. I can't stand the way he talks. And I'm sure Spirit understands that. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't know. But all I do know is he's a puppet. Okay? So he's being used so that we can move on, move higher, get things smooth out, smoother. I'll put it that way. I don't know if that's the word, smooth it out. Guys, you know what I mean. That's what Spirit wants us to know, is that he's being used to help us get to a better place, even though he doesn't even know it. Okay. And now we have this Knight of Cups. And I told you about how water, the analogy of this being all about emotions, and water, how water can seep through almost anything. That's what we're being offered here. Okay. It's very emotional for us because it is different. It's not what we're used to. And things are going so slow. It's like this water is slowly seeping in to where it needs to go. All right, Spirit. So what do you want us to know about that? Okay, it says under attack. So this is how we're feeling. Emotions about feelings. Cups are all about emotions. And we're feeling like we're under attack. And we are. Definitely, this is how we're feeling. Okay, Spirit. Anything else? After getting that under attack, I need some more explanation about that one. That's how we're feeling emotionally, like we are under attack. Okay, too many cards. Okay. I need some guidance, Spirit, on that under attack. Can you help us with that? Can you help us with that? Yeah, I know that's why we're so on the defensive, because we feel like we're under attack. And I think that's just, that's the emotions coming up, because we're not used to things getting as bad as they are right now. We've never lived through anything like this. Okay, but here we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, I take this card to mean that in the end, the legacy is going to be better. This is what this card is about. It's a legacy. It's like how we're going to build things up better, how things are going to be structured better. The legacy that's going to be left for, our children, our grandchildren, our great grandchildren, that kind of thing, when it's all done. I think that that's what Spirit is trying to tell us here. Okay. So it's all for the good in the end. Although we don't see it now, that's what's happening here. Okay, now going to move on to my next question, which is, when will we be allowed to understand or be awakened enough to see the big picture? And when you talk about when it comes to Spirit, we know that there's not a date or time or anything like that spirit metaphysically that we're going to be able to get really to compare. But I just wanted to see, spirit, if we can get any kind of inclination of what we're looking at as far as when we as a community, as a people, as a whole, as a nation, as the world, be awakened enough. I'm only going to pull 3 cards on this, guys, because I know that I'm not going to get a date or a time or anything like that, but maybe I will get some kind of explanation as far as just to give us a sense of what we're looking at here. And I'm sure Spirit will clarify it for us. Okay, we have the seven of cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. I think that, the 7 of Cups, we're talking about all the choices that we have in front of us. I think it's saying when we get clear on these choices, when we get clear and we decide that, like I was saying before, you're either going to go one way or you're going to go the other. And when I think of that, the first thing Spirit puts in my mind is love or fear. Which way are you going to go? You're going to go toward love, or are you going to always be afraid? You're going to stand in fear. If you're going to stand in fear, there's no moving you to be awakened in reality, because you're so afraid that you can't see the big picture. Okay, so this is about choices. We have the King of Wands here, and we know that this is about taking action, being creative, even about communication. This is even about communication, like, saying what you need. This is all about the action part of it. Doing the things that you need, that's going to help you make that choice. Sometimes you need to speak it out loud. Speak out loud what it is you feel, what it is you want, that kind of thing. And Spirit hears you. Then we have the Queen of Cups. And to me, she's ready. She's looking at that cup like she's ready to take the lid off of it and let out all of those emotions. And everything is all stored in us right now, guys. We got to release it. We got to let it go. We got to let it go. And this is what I feel that Spirit is saying. When we will understand the big picture is when we release all of those emotions that are not serving us. And we're really ready to step into our power. And I can say this 50 million times. Step into your power. Okay? The people that are running the government does not have power over us, guys. It's not like that. And I feel like Spirit is saying, when enough of us get together and understand that and appreciate that power that we have, we'll stop with the fear and we can move forward. Okay, my next question is, how will this happen, Spirit? I know we all have to be awakened to some point and understand our power, but tell me how. What's going to happen, or what needs to happen, that's going to make us face this truth? What's going to help us to face this truth, Spirit? What's going to help us? Spirit, give us information. what's going to happen to help us to face this truth? And I hate to say, guys, that things are going to get worse before they get better. But we were not put here to let someone else tell us how we're supposed to live our lives. We all came here with the same power, every last one of us. Some people know how to use theirs, which is a lot of the people that are in charge right now. Don't think T. Rump doesn't know how to use his powers. That's all he's been doing. Okay? And sometimes when we do that, give up our power to like the people in government and that kind of thing, I think we get a little lazy. We get a little lazy and we think, oh, somebody else will take care of it, that kind of thing. And we don't use that muscle because it is a muscle. All right, Spirit, what's going to happen? What will have to happen for us to realize that card jumped out, fell out, and I need to take it? Okay, judgment. We're going to have to let go of the past, let go of the way things were, how things used to be. This is a new time, guys. And we talk about the Democrats, a lot of them just going along with the program. We're just going to work. We're going to work across the aisle. We're going to make things happen, and they're going to work with us. And what's happening with that? Is that doing us any good? Spirit wants, as we're judging them, we're being judged also, guys. What are you doing to take back your power? Whatever. And I'm not saying you got to go out into the world and make your voice heard. If that's what you're supposed to do, then that's what you're supposed to do. But some of us have given up our power just around the group of people that we're around, whether it be 2 people, 3 people, a group of people. How much of your power have you given away to them? I'm sure Spirit is not saying everybody got to get out there and rah, 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 take back our power. No, take back your power quietly within you. And if you've given your power over to someone else, that's a start. Take your power back from that someone else. Okay? Stand your ground and be who you were sent here to be. Reclaim yourself. Understand who you are, the powers that you have, the powers that the Spirit has given you for you to use the way Spirit would use those powers. If we are of Spirit, we got to have the same powers. There's no way you don't have some of the DNA of the parents that you came from. Same with Spirit. Okay. And a lot of people don't understand that. But the people that do understand it is using their power in a negative way, because there's 2 sides to every coin, the negative and the positive, right? Okay. So we see T. Rump and his minions using it in a negative way. But I guess that's their assignment right now, to get us to take ours back and get in that place of love instead of fear. We're fearful that they're going to take from us or do this to us, whatever, this, that, the other. We're fearful of that instead of understanding that there's enough for everybody. Okay? That's how Spirit works. There's enough for everybody. And when you claim your piece of the pie and not worry about what someone else is doing with their piece of the pie, then you'll be better off. Okay? You're not fearful of what they're going to do with whatever they got or whatever, whatever situation. In how you want to frame that, you have yours. Okay? You just got to understand that you can't be fearful and feel like you don't have it because it's already been given. It's already been given to you when you took that first breath. It was given to you. Okay? And I think we forget that, or some of us maybe never even knew that to be true. Okay? So I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's what Spirit wants us to know, is that how it will happen is when we understand that we need to take back our power, whether it be from one person, from two people, so that you feel love and you feel that you love yourself enough, you respect yourself enough to take what's yours, and not from someone else, but from what was given to you. Okay, I'm gonna leave that at that. And my last question before I start taking your questions, guys, is um, it's probably been answered already, but it's why are things happening the way they are? And I think it's just for us to realize what's going on. But I'm going to ask for us to see the truth. Okay. Why are they happening? Okay. Here we go. Choices. This is about you don't want to see the big picture. It's like you're closed off. And it's like, just like I said, you want somebody else to do the work for you. All you got to do is do the work yourself for you. It's not a big thing that has to be done. I feel like Spirit is saying, relax, take the blindfold off, and really look to see what is happening, what's going on around you. You know what it is? And people always say, well, it's not about you, but it is about you, because you are that one spirit. You are that one human being that is, spirit is within you. You are the one that Spirit is saying, take off that blindfold. And you know what? When you take off that blindfold, what I'm hearing here is, and swords are all about the mental. You're going to be able to help someone else see the truth also. So it is all about you when it comes to that kind of thing. It is all about you individually. You can help bring about what needs to be brought about in a timely fashion. You know, as soon as this is why it's happening like it is. It's because you, me, we as individuals don't understand who we are. We just don't know. We don't get it. That's why the power we've let go of the power that we were given at birth. Okay? So it's all about you. When are you going to get it? All right. Guys, hello everyone. In case I didn't speak to everyone, thank you guys for being here. And now I want to take your questions. What do you have for me after hearing that what Spirit has said and everything? Because that's who I'm listening to. And a lot of times when Spirit is speaking to me, I have to just speak it. And so I haven't been really paying attention to the comments or anything like that. So what do you guys need to know? Everything in caps, please, that if you have a question for me. Shelley says, I think a lot of people are lost about what to do. I don't think that. I think the thing to do is to take care of you. I think the thing to do is to realize who you are. I think the thing to do is to take your power back in whatever way that means to you. Doesn't mean that you need to go out and rally and do all that kind of thing. But I think that as a collective, we've given away too much of our power. And that's why one of the reasons that we are in the position that we are in right now. How does spirit feel about the USA? Okay. Anita. Hi, Anita. Okay, how does spirit feel about the USA? How does spirit feel about the USA? Okay, talk to spirit. How do you feel about the USA? I'll pull 3 cards to answer that question. Ooh. Spirit loves the USA. This is the sun, guys. Spirit is really shining a light on the USA. Okay, let's see what else we have. I'm gonna take this number again. Like the USA is on the defensive, but again, I look at number 7 as being one of those spiritual heavenly numbers. So it's like spirit is shining a light on the USA. And we have the Page of Pentacles. I think I'm going to have to pull a few more cards, though, because this Page of Pentacles, it's like, to me, Spirit is saying, it's focusing. It's focusing on us, in a sense. And maybe that's because, but I need to clarify that. I'm not going to say what I think. I'm going to clarify. I got the 9 of Cups here. So this is, 9s are completion. So it's like we're at a place where things need to be completed at this point. This is a time where spirit wants some things completed right now. And guys, I think it all has to go back to where the United States of America started and how it was born, in a sense. It's like, and we all know how things happened, and the Civil War and all that kind of thing in the States came together, and it started off with a few and it got bigger and bigger. I think that spirit is saying whatever happened then, it's time for things to be completed, because things were kind of things have been left hanging, guys. That's why we're so separate. Things have been left hanging. What else, spirit, can you tell me about this? Well, we know about the inner conflict, change. This 5 is about change. Spirit feels that some things have to change, and that's and then we get another 5, because some people have been forgotten about, left out in the cold. There's a lot of poor people that's out there trying to make things happen. Spirit, these 5s coming together here, is telling me that spirit wants to see some change, and that's why things are being exposed. There's a lot of light that's shining on the USA, because you know what, we made ourselves, or whatever, they've made us the number 1 supposedly power in the world. So things are have to come full circle again. But this is the year. This is the year of completion, is what I feel like. And then we've got the Two of Wands here. So I think that this is about not only us, but bringing other others together around the world. He has that world in his hand. So it's not just about us. Spirit really feels that um, the USA is in a leadership position, yeah, in order to do some things. And here we are, and I'll end it with this. This is the sword of truth. This is the Ace of Swords. So the truth about the way things have happened, Spirit feels that the USA is going to be a part of that truth that is going to bring things around. So it's not, Spirit is always about love. So it's trying to get us to this, it's trying to get us to the truth. And you know that people, a lot of countries in the past have followed what the USA has done. And it's like, even though the USA is really very young compared to a lot of other countries, and maybe that's what it is, things have happened for so long in other nations and that kind of things, because they're a lot older than us. When you look at the United States is not that old. So maybe Spirit looks at us as a child, the new one on the block, that's going to bring the truth about for everyone else. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Let me go back up. Make sure. Hibiscus, you're going to have to go back and look at the video for that. I'm sorry. Nancy Pelosi, what is she doing? I think she's, well, Spirit, give me 3 cards for Nancy Pelosi. She's still in the, she's still working with the Dems, I'm sure. Tell us about Nancy Pelosi, Spirit. Give us the energy around Nancy. I'll put 3 cards for Nancy Pelosi. Okay, she's still, she still feels like she has a lot of power as far as the, Democrats go and that kind of thing. This card came in the reverse, though, Death, which is about transformation. I think that it's hard for her to transform to the new. She's a part of that group that doesn't want to see things done differently, and that's hard for her. And then we have the Ace of Cups, but she knows that she has to change, even though it's very emotional for her right now. She knows that new things are happening, but it's hard for her to make that transition, because she's been doing it a certain way for a long time. And it's hard for her to see things done another way, even though it's in her face how things are happening. It's still hard for her to transition. And I think that, she's been working the way she's been working for so long that, some people, they're not going to change. They're setting their ways. And I think that's what's happening with her. Okay, now let's see. Got Nancy Pelosi. Oh, you know what? Bonsil, you said, you asked if I heard that dump invokes war powers. I saw something like that in a headline, but I didn't stop to look at it. So I don't know a lot about that. But let's ask Spirit if that is what he actually did. All right, Spirit, show me yes. Thank you. Show me no. Thank you. My name is Mary. Thank you. Are my guides, angels, ancestors, and Archangel Michael, are they all here with me now? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay. Um, Spirit, did Donald Trump invoke war powers today? Did Donald Trump evoke war powers? I'm getting maybe. So, um, I don't know if that's being taken seriously or if he knows what he's done. I don't know because I haven't really um, taken a look at it, but Spirit is saying maybe. There's not a yes or no. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Oh yeah, Gavin Newsom. Let's take a look at Gavin Newsom's Spirit. What's going on with him? Because he's interviewing all these people. He's talking to these people from the other side. What's going on with him? What is the energy around Gavin Newsom's Spirit? What is the question around Gavin? What is the energies around Gavin Newsom Spirit? Tell us about Gavin Newsom. Energies around Gavin Newsom Spirit. Gavin Newsom. Well, he's out there. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Ten of Pentacles. He's trying to assert his independence for some reason. Like he's kind of trying to separate himself for some reason. He's taken that risk to do that. He's looking at things long term, in a sense. And let me pull some more. Let's clarify that. Why is he taking a risk to do what? What are we talking about here, Spirit? The cards are upside down. So there's some things that are going on with Gavin Newsom that we don't know about. Some things are happening in the dark with Gavin Newsom. Yes, there is. For some reason, somebody stabbed him in the back. Somebody betrayed him. Let's put it that way. Somebody betrayed him, and there is a lot of conflict going on within him and around him for him to change his stance on some things. Now, why is that? Let's see, Spirit. Give us more information on Gavin Newsom. Russia partnership. He's got one foot in and one foot out. Some kind of way, yes, he has definitely become friendly with Russia. Okay, guys? And he's trying to work both sides. Something's going on with him, for sure. Yep. Wow, that's too bad. I don't know if that's been going on all the time. How did they get to him like that? Oh, all right, Spirit, I'm going to ask the pendulum, guys. Has Gavin Newsom been betrayed in some kind of way? And it says yes. Yes, he has. Thank you. Has he been working with Russia? Yes. Thank you. Has he been blackmailed in some way? Has he been blackmailed into working with Russia? Yes. Guys, the thing about it is we don't know what happens when these Russians and other people like T-Rump get into your life and starts messing around with your life, what you might have to do. I don't know. But yeah, he's gone over to the other side, guys. And it's going to be gradual, like you're seeing a little bit of it now, but eventually you're going to see that, yeah, he's definitely moved over to the other side, unfortunately. Okay, let me see what else you guys are saying here. I don't know if that's in capital letters, so maybe I'm being asked to look at Joe Biden. Let's see what the energy is around Joe Biden, Spirit. Okay. Elaine says he's bombing Yemen right now. Why did I get a maybe? Is there something else to that? Yeah. That's crazy. But I wonder why Spirit gave me a maybe on that. Tell me about Joe Biden, Spirit. I got to ask about that. Him invoking war powers on Yemen. All right. Cars are jumping. Tell me about Biden. Tell me about Joe Biden. 10 of Cups, the Tower, and the Empress. Okay, he's working on bringing things together. There's going to be a Tower moment, and that's going to involve Russia. So his energy is on bringing people back together. Okay, that's what he's good for. But there's going to be some kind of Tower moment that's going to involve Russia. That's where Joe Biden is right now. That's what's on his mind. That's where his energy is. Okay. Okay. So Von Seal. Okay. Well, we need to read more into that. Then I need to find out. All right. Spirit. It's the United States. Stop. It's the United States bombing Yemen right now. Says yes. Is this about taking the Panama Canal? It says yes. Thank you. Will he be successful, Spirit? It says no. Thank you, Spirit. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Have the Republicans been using AI? Okay. Have the Republicans been using AI when it comes to Felon 45 when we see him on TV? And it says yes. So is that him that we're seeing, or is that him that we're seeing? No. So are we seeing AI replace Felon 45? Yes. I'm getting yes. Is that all the time now when we see Felon 45 on TV? Yes. Thank you. Is Felon 45 ill at this time? Is he sick? Yes. Is that why they're using AI? Is this why the Republicans are using AI? And it says yes. I can't believe that all the Republicans know that that's going on, though. Maybe the few that are around him in his close quarters, those people that are working with him. I don't know, because it seems like to me that would get out unless they are just that much, they're that tight. The group of them is that tight that um, they make sure that this doesn't get out. But there's always someone in the group to say, and maybe someone did. Maybe that's why you're asking the question. Okay. All right. I'm answering Tab's question. Will you ask Spirit if 45 is scared of the aliens? All right, Spirit, I have a question for you. Can I ask you another question? Thank you. Is Felon 45 afraid of the aliens? No. Are there aliens in the Congress already? Yes. Thank you. Does Felon 45 know of the aliens that are in the Congress? Yes, he does. Um, are okay? Are some of the aliens negative entities? Are some of the aliens negative entities? Yes, thank you. Are some of the aliens positive entities? Are some of the aliens positive entities? Yes. So we have them already in the Congress. They're already walking among us, guys. We just don't know it. We don't know. We can't point it out. Um, but yeah, they're already working in the Congress, and they're just like us. Some are positive, some are negative. So now, if you're saying if he saw one that didn't look human, would he be afraid of him? That's a different story. But he knows. Most people know that aliens are all around us from out of, from other worlds. Some are here to help us. Some are here with other agendas. That's the way it is. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay. Yeah, hibiscus, that may be true. She says the key players, Kamala, Gavin, and more, are under huge threat, I hear. Yeah, yeah. I believe that. Somehow they get to people. That's the bad part about it. But we got to remember that this card right here, there's unseen forces that are working with us, guys. Okay, let me see. Oh, somebody wanted to know about Section 8. I'll ask the pendulum. All right, Spirit. Will Section 8 be taken away from people? Will Section 8 be taken away? It's saying no. Will it be reformed in some way? Yes. Will it be reformed in a positive way? Yes. The people that are using Section 8 right now, will they be able to, for the most part, will they be able to continue using Section 8? Yes. Now, there's no, the way they're going right now, they're probably going to attempt to do something with it, but that doesn't mean that, I mean, I can't imagine they're going to tell everybody, you got a week to get out of here or whatever. That's, I don't think that'll happen. Let's see. Let me pull some cards on it, though. All right, Spirit. Let's see. What card do I use for Section 8? Let me see. I think probably the garden, because that's about people. So I know people are worried about that because they're messing with so much stuff. They take it away and then they have to give it back. But the point is, we don't want it taken away, guys, period. Okay, tell us about Section 8, Spirit. What's going to happen with Section 8? I have the garden pulled here. That's about the people. And we're just going to... Okay, yeah. The man, which is them, I think, is working secretly to do something with Section 8. But it may be a new change. And this is from the way things used to be. But I don't see anything here about it being taken away. Let me pull some more. Will it be taken away, Spirit? We have the moon, which, like I said, they're going to try to do something. Let me see. I gotta. Oh, shoot. They're in the background trying to work on it, guys. They're in the background trying to work on it. I need more clarity, Spirit. Will they be able to? Everything I get here looks like, yeah, they're working on trying to cut it. But remember, Spirit said they won't take it away. There will be some change, but they won't take it away. So tell me more, Spirit, about Section 8. I'm getting again that they're working on it. There is, okay, businessmen, people that are working on it, but will it happen, Spirit? Give me more information. I'm still getting that it's going to be revamped, guys. This is just what I'm hearing. It's going to be some kind of change to it. We have the Queen of Cups, which means that, they're looking at it and, it affects more women and children than anything else. There's going to be some kind of transformation and there's going to be some kind of fight. So I think that since Spirit already said that it's not going to happen, you're going to see them going through changes with it, kind of like what they did with the federal people, and they had to give, now they've got to give them all their jobs back, even though they're taking it to Supreme Court, they still got to do it. There's going to be some kind of upheaval going on with Section 8. I'm getting a feeling, this keeps coming to me, and I didn't say it before, but it's like they're going to call it something else. Although you will be still getting the benefits of what you were getting from it before. So there would be some kind of upheaval going on, some kind of change, but pretty much you're still going to have the same program. So now you got a heads up about it. They're going to try to do something. Yeah. But it's, it's not like it's going to be just taken away. That's not going to happen. They just have to mess with people, guys. And remember to remain in your power, okay? Don't be fearful of what's coming. Okay, let's see what else. And I know that's easy for me to say. I mean, if you're on Section 8, of course you're worried. You're worried about your family, your children, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But try to stay in your power and, you know, talk to Spirit about it. But now you know it's not just Section 8, though, it's everything. They're trying to go through everything, you know, and it's really, in a sense, it's about keeping us fearful. And remember what Spirit said in the beginning when I read the cards. You got to try to stay in your power. You got to either, you know, there's only two, fear and love. Okay. Got to try to stay in your power so that sometimes, even when you stay in your power, things don't affect you as they would if you were fearful about it. And I know that's hard, you know, when you're dependent on, you know, living a certain way, but try your best to do that because it's not going to be taken from you. Let's see. Okay, Mary, will you ask Spirit at 45 and Muskrat? Muskatina, that's a new one, are getting the information to blackmail people with all that's being done in Doge? Ooh, that's a good question. You know, they could be targeting certain people, powerful people that are powerful with what they find out in Doge. That's true. Okay. Thanks for that question, Tab. Okay. Um, all right, Spirit. Is 45, felon 45, and Muscatina getting information through Doge to blackmail people with what they're finding out? Yes. Yes. And the sooner they get him out of there, the better. Is Kamala under threat at this time? Is she under threat? I'm getting no. Thank you. What about Gavin Newsom? Is he under threat? Yes. Hmm. Says that Kamala's not, but Gavin Newsom is. Okay. Blueberry, can you ask about, okay, Section 8, I already did. Okay. Blueberry, just stay in your power, honey, as much as you can. I know that's not easy, but try. Um, Neek says, can you tell when something is AI? I don't know. I, I saw somebody today, guys, when I was out, and I was like, he don't look right. He don't look like he's from here. But that was just my imagination going. But really, he didn't. And that's why I say I feel like, and if you're open, I don't know why Spirit had me looking, but I was looking at this man, and I was like, something about him just doesn't look right. And this was just me. I didn't say it to anybody that was around me or anything like that because everybody else don't understand where you're coming from sometimes. But sometimes I think you can look at somebody and see something that just doesn't feel right, you know. But anyway, the question was, and not that this was AI, I just think it could have been maybe someone that's not from here, that we, like I say, aliens that we don't, that um, that look like us. They can make themselves look like us in some cases. You know. Um, okay. Do we? Let me go back to the question again. I forgot the question now. Or I'm just going to ask this question in general. Is it obvious when things are AI? Is it obvious when things are AI? No. And I think if we're looking at it on, on TV or something like that, where we're not close to it and we can't really see it, we really can't tell because we never know what we're seeing when we're on TV. So saying no. Um, okay. Then we have, what are some of the things that T. Rump has on these politicians that are so horrible that you're afraid someone will know? Well, I have my suspicions on that, but I'm going to use, because whatever he has on them, it's about crime. It's something criminal that could bring them down. There's going to be another plane, guys, that something's going to happen to, okay? Coming in the near future. Okay, what is the spirit that Trump has on these politicians that are so horrible that they are afraid that of somebody finding out, of others finding out about? What is it that he has on these politicians? Oh, okay. What is the spirit that he has on these politicians that he can blackmail them with? That is so terrible. What is it that Trump has on the politicians? Okay, I feel like they're like a lot of them are a part of some kind of group, a cult, or what do you call it when it's like not a sorority, but they all belong to something. Okay, this is the meeting, and they all work together. Okay, it's this is like the partnership, and he uses, it's like an affair. Again, they're partnered in some kind of way, whether it be an affair or he is like, he knows and they know where all the bodies are buried. So it's some things that have happened, and maybe I guess I want to say that it's some kind of ritual that they go through that um, in order to be a part of the group or the cult. It's just like when you belong to these fraternities or sororities, you have to do some kind of ritual in order to belong, and so that's what's come about for them. And um, he knows that whatever they know, that what he knows could get them in prison. There's another natural disaster that's coming along, guys. I don't know what it is. It could be like a some kind of tornado or um, something to do with winds, hurricane. It's going to be big. Another natural disaster. Let's see, what else, Spirit? Can you tell us about him? What is it that he knows? Can we be specific? Be specific. Well, again, we're talking about the legal part of it. He knows that it could put them in prison, but he's done the same thing, whatever it is. And that's how he knows. So he's threatened to put it out so that everybody knows. This is social media. This is his threat. Homicide. And we're also talking about revenge. Guys, we just never know what's going on behind closed doors. Again, we're talking about jealousy here, and we're talking again. Um, I think we have to take a look at. Okay, guys, I feel like if you really want to know what's going on with what he knows, it's because some of the things would probably be unbelievable to you. Um, but look at history and look at how things have happened in the past. We can look at like JFK and how he was taken out. Martin Luther King. You do your research. Um, who else? There's more. They're just not coming to mind right now. But people in high positions do things to keep their power. And that's for entertainment purposes only. We're talking about suicide. I mean, it's what does he know? What doesn't he know? Cover up. He's got the information. Um, this is travel. And we look at the way things are happening as far as travel goes these days, guys, because it's not just going to be the airlines, it's going to be the trains too. It's not going to stop there. When people are in powerful positions like that, they do anything and everything to keep their power. And all they need to know is one little thing about you. And a lot of times they get you in these certain positions so that they can have something on you, to apply that leverage that they need. And trust me, it can start when you are young and you look like you're going to advance your future. You have a bright future and that kind of thing. That's why you have to keep your eyes on your children when they're young and they're really bright and they know a lot, or maybe they're a good athlete or a great athlete or that kind of thing, because they come at people when they're young. And I'm just going to leave that at that. He could have anything on him. Okay. But look back at history, guys, and that'll help you. Um, Nathan, I didn't see that. He got hit in the face. Oh, I got to go back and look at that. He got hit in the face with the mic. I mean, he got hit in the face with the mic when he was, okay, so that's the mic that he was using? I'll have to go back and look at that. Von Sell said she saw it. You know, it's the thing about it is that I just hate to look at him. So, you know, that's probably why I missed it. Yep. Med USA says there's two sides to everything in the universe. That is so true. Okay, I asked about Section 8 already. Senator Marsha Blackburn. Okay, Diane wants to know, would you read on Senator Marsha Blackburn and why she is so tied to Trump? Will she go down with him? Okay. Tell me about Senator Marsha Blackburn, Spirit. Senator from Tennessee. I don't know who she is either, but we're going to find out. Tell me about the energy around Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee, Spirit. The energy around Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee. Okay, card's going to jump out. Okay, Spirit, one more card. Okay, Marsha Blackburn has been given some kind of offer of money. She had to make a choice. She had to work with them for some reason. She's working with them. Offer of money, and she made a choice to be in partnership with them. So, and then we have the walking away. So, what is she walking away from, Spirit? I have a feeling that she's walked away from whatever her stance was on something, and she's working with them. They gave her enough money. It's like they've been watching her. They've been keeping their eye on her. And yeah, there is something dark behind whatever's going on with her too. They've been watching her, and I feel like she's been kind of backed into a corner. for some reason. Um, whatever it was, this might be another case of the blackmail kind of thing, guys, in which they come at you and you gotta leave the stance that you had before and come over to their side in a sense. I'm sure she probably was already Republican because in Tennessee, that's a red state. Um, what else can you tell me about this spirit? I don't know a lot about her. I don't know anything about her. Honestly, I'm reading code on her. I feel like whatever this decision is that she made, she's glad about it. She's happy about it. It was for her. It was really a creative way of doing whatever it is that they asked her to do. It involved a whole lot of money, and in a sense, it's kind of like um, she's like maybe going against her voters also, and we're going to find out what it is. The information is going to come out about why and what it is that she's doing. So yeah, she was offered a lot of money. That's what's going on with her. It's the money when it comes to her. Okay. Got a feeling that yeah. That Muskrat bought her. There's something going on in Tennessee with what he wants to do. And he bought her. That's what I think happened with her. Oh, thank you, Shelley. Shelley, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Hi, Steph. I don't know if I spoke to you today. I'm just seeing you just now. Yes. Thank you, Steph. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Okay. Yeah, she's doing something. Muskrat has paid her to do something, for whatever's happening in Tennessee. It's okay. Nathan wants to know, is Trump that stupid to buy? That wasn't for me, but I just, I saw $90,000 and right away I'm like, okay. All right. Oh, she's MAGA. Okay. But I think she must have done, he must have given her money to do something to get something through for him. That's what I believe. Muskrat is behind it. Okay, well, the astronauts that were originally only supposed to be in space for days, but have been stranded in space for 9 months, ever get rescued. Oh, that's so terrible. I read on it the other day, unless the energies have changed, aren't they trying to send something up there, another spaceship or something to get them or give them what they need in order to get back? Seemed like I saw something about that today. But I feel like when I read on it, it was like they're pissed and they're putting on a good show. I guess they don't want to panic, right? That's even worse for them. But they've been up there that long? That's crazy. Okay, what's going on with those astronauts, Spirit? Yeah, I think I read that they were going to come back. Nine months is a long time, and they're only supposed to be up there a few days. All right, Spirit, will they be rescued? Will the astronauts be rescued, Spirit? I'm hearing no, but I'm going to pull 3 cards on it, guys. I don't know. That's sad if they're not. Change. Truth. Okay, if we have the Hierophant, I can confirm this with the pendulum, though, guys. So something they're working on, they're trying to change something so that they can get them back. They're really focused on it. They're working on it. They have some kind of plan. But we have the Ace of Swords here, which I think they need. I would consider the Ace of Swords to be a yes card. But it's like they need some kind of resolution. So it could be possible that they're going to get back, but it's not going to be like they've got to do some more work to get them back. All right, Spirit. Will the astronauts be coming back, Spirit? I'm still getting no, guys. Let's hope that energy changes. I'm still getting no. I'm hearing no. I'm getting no. I feel like they're working on it. They have some kind of plan in mind, but it's not like, I mean, they've been up there so long already. Hopefully. Let's hope and pray that energy changes, because that's not good. I'm getting no. But I am getting that they're working on it. Of course they're working on it. They have plans. They know that something's got to change. I don't know what that change is. Something's got to change, because if they could have gotten them back, they would have had them back already. Let's see if we can see what has to be changed. What change are they looking for, Spirit? They have to come up with some whole new. Did they do? I'm wondering if they ever knew, if somebody got stuck up there, how to bring them back. Was that on their agenda? What kind of change are they looking for, Spirit? What kind of change? What kind of change are they looking for? What kind of change are they looking for, Spirit? Are they may be trying to partner with someone like another country or something that helped them with this, but let me pull a few more, because what are they trying to get away with here? Who's trying to get away with something? Okay, guys, you know what? I have a feeling, looking at this card, and I always read like this too. There is some other kind of entity involved in this, like an alien entity that's involved with them being there and not getting back. I don't know if you guys see this, but this is like, it's to me, when you read the Seven of Swords, it's like somebody getting away with something or somebody trying to steal something, but there is like another, like an alien energy back there. Okay. So I asked the question, what it is that they're trying to figure out, and maybe they're trying to work with other beings. They went up there, so maybe they're trying to work with other beings that we don't know about. Maybe I'm saying maybe here, but I'm looking at this energy here, because like this card here looks like the partnership, and it's got stars all around it. Then it's like maybe there's some kind of other entity that's working behind the scenes with them. And then we have the Queen of Cups. All I can think about with this is it's emotional for them, guys. And I said that before when I read on it before, that that when we see them on TV, it's like they're putting on this great big brave front, that everything is good, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and what they like about it up there, and blah blah blah. But maybe some other entities got involved in it that we don't know about, which is why they aren't back yet. And maybe there's, well, no, let me just ask Spirit, give me some more information on this. Clarify for me. Clarify for this Queen of Cups. Ten of Cups, about relationships. Seven of Coins. This is about them making the decision to go do this. And things not working out the way that they planned. And this may be about the relationship between the aliens that we're going to find out about this year, that there really are aliens from other worlds that, we work with, in a sense, some negative, some positive. but we're going to find out about the relationship. Now, that makes me wonder if that has something to do with, and I'm going to ask Spirit because I don't know. Is okay, Spirit. Are aliens from other worlds? Um, are they kind of keeping the spaceship there where it is? And it's saying yes, guys. Okay. Now, all right, Spirit. Is this kind of like, in a sense, a hostage situation? Okay. No, it's not. Are the aliens negotiating with the United States to get the people back? Yes. I don't even know what else to ask, guys. There's something going on. It's something going on that we don't know about. Let me see. Let me see if I can find some more information, guys. I gotta. Uh, I'm gonna use a star for the aliens. Well, let me do it this way. Tell me about that, Spirit, about those astronauts. They should have had some kind of plan, guys, to bring them back, though. I mean, because it could happen anytime. Okay, so let's find a star. That's gonna be my alien card, and we'll see what that's about. That's a great question, though. Let's see, where is it? Alien card star. There you go. Okay, so we're looking at the past, and okay, so in the past, there there was some kind of manipulation, but it looked good on the outside because here is the bouquet. Um, so were they in contact with aliens before they went up there? All right, Spirit. Were people in contact with aliens before the ship left the Earth? Yes. Okay. But then there was some kind of energy. And this is probably why people are not talking about it. There was something going on even before they left. So then this is about the travel there. And then they got some kind of information, okay, about there was some kind of document or information that they got from something changed. Okay. They thought it was a good idea in the beginning, but tell me more about this, Spirit. But see, they already were in contact with them. This is why we're not getting a lot of information about it, because of the alien part of it. And guys, believe me, this is aliens are doing what they do, okay? Mm. So, they felt strong in their position, but then there was some kind of confusion or something that was not clear after they got there. up there, and there was some kind of tower moment. Okay, this is where they a tower moment with the aliens for some reason. So this is the travel, and it's like there was a lot of information that came out, or maybe they're gathering a lot of information, or maybe it could even be that the aliens are getting information from them. But there's a lot of talking going on, and or maybe negotiating going on. And it's whatever this document or this information is that they want, or they're talking about, they're negotiating about, is caused some kind of burden. It's caused some kind of burden. That's why they're not back yet. Because, I couldn't figure out why in the heck would they not have some kind of contingency, something that's going to say, okay, so if this happened, we're going to get you back this way or that way or whatever. It's because it's not all in their hands. So there you have it, guys. It's a lot of stuff going on that we don't know about. Okay, let's see what else. What other questions do we have here? And I wish I could give you more information, but I'm not. Oh, Debbie, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really appreciate your donations, guys. It helps a lot. Okay, does Pootie have a tape of T-Rump? Okay, guys, back at you with the hearts. Thank you. Okay, does he have the P tape, you mean? Okay. Does Pootie have a tape of Trump? 3 cards, Spirit, tell me. Does Pootie have him videotaped in some kind of act that he shouldn't be in? Does Pootie have him videotaped, Spirit? 3 cards. Yes. Yes, he does. It's about something that happened in the past, and he has a lot of information that he's keeping secret. We have the high priestess here. She holds all the information, and he could come forward with it at any time. You know what it involves? This right here. See what's on this card here? His actual part. Okay? Yeah, it has something to do with X in nature. Yes, he has a tape. Definitely. He has a video on him. Okay, so Nathan, are you asking if he had another town hall? Okay, so I don't think you're talking to me, are you, Nathan? No, you said he had another town hall. Okay. Muskrat tried to fly a rocket up there and it failed. Was it for them? I remember he just had one that blew up again. But I think that they're trying to keep him from up there too. Okay. Okay. Debbie said maybe not use the Rat X, SpaceX technology. Yeah. I think it's deeper than that. I know. I'm looking at who said that. Debbie. Debbie Fortune Rogers said we might need the Chinese help to get them. I think that they're going to be released when um, and we won't know this, guys, but I think when they're going to be released is when the aliens say they're going to be released. Okay. Will they be brought back safely, Spirit? I'm still getting no. Will the astronauts be brought back to Earth safely? Saying no. Are the astronauts being held captive in a sense? Maybe. Okay, you don't want to give me that information? You don't want to give me the answer? You don't want to give me the answer. No, it doesn't want to give me the answer. Are they being held by alien beings from other worlds? Yes. Thank you. I think I should leave that alone. Okay. There's no room in the American capsule to bring 5 people back. Yeah, that's why I think it's deeper than that. And it's like, would they have to build a whole new? I don't know. I don't even know because that's crazy. Oh, Brian says there was issues before they took off. Oh, why would they? Why would they go? They went for 7 days and they've been gone for 9 months. I want to know what the energy is around those astronauts. All right, Spirit, talk to us about the astronauts. What's the energy around them? What are they thinking? How are they feeling? What are the energy around the astronauts, Spirit? As a whole, as a group, what is the energy around them, Spirit? What's the energy around the astronauts? Energy around the astronauts that are stranded in space, Spirit. What's the energy around the astronauts that are stranded in space, Spirit? What's the energy around the astronauts that are stranded in space? What's the energy around astronauts? Okay. Mm. Okay. They know there's a new beginning. They're very emotional about what's going on. This is the energy around them. We have the world card, which is like completion. I think they're feeling like I hate to say it, but I think they're feeling like this is it. And they know that the world is watching. Here's the death card, guys. Transformation. Doesn't have to mean death, but some kind of transformation. Maybe if you're up there in space, yeah, you're being transformed in some kind of way that's different from when you left here. It could mean that. Um, they feel trapped. They really do feel trapped. They're really thinking about that choice that they made. They don't really have a choice now. They just got to wait until they can be rescued. Now, they're very emotional about what's happened to them, and they feel trapped. The world is watching, but it's like even though they don't show it, they're feeling like this is an ending for them, guys. All we can do is pray for them and send them good energy and hope that the energy changes, because I feel like um, if we're talking about um, aliens being involved in this, there's a reason that aliens are involved. And Spirit said that aliens were involved from other worlds. There's a reason for it. What is the reason, Spirit? What's the reason? What is the reason, Spirit, that other aliens from other worlds have gotten involved with these astronauts that are lost in space? Not lost, but that can't get back home. Why would aliens involve themselves in this? Mm. I feel like this is all about the truth being exposed, guys. I really do. I think this is all about the truth about the aliens. We're going to find out things that happened in the past. And it's like they've been watching. But, and this is about the truth. Then we have the Queen of Swords, which also we're talking about sword energy, which is about clarity and truth. And, this queen, she's the queen that helps with resolutions and that kind of thing. But then we have the Queen of Wands that's talking about having things, movement, action. We have with these two queens here, it puts me in the mind again of the feminine energy. But why would that make a difference to them? Spirit, clarify that some more for me, please. Okay, I always get this card, guys. This is a 9 card again. We're talking about things that completion. Um, Again, we're looking at kind of like feminine energy again. Um, and when we say feminine energy, we're not talking about male or female. We're talking about the energy of the feminine being. You know what I'm saying? All of us have both male and female energy, but we're talking about the energy of the feminine being. Um, so we got the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. I think this is about bringing structure and focus. But then it's like, are they helping to bring the patriarchy down, guys? Is that something that we need to be thinking about? I'm getting chills on that. So they're really in there helping with that. They're holding, oh wow. Okay, guys, think about it. Think about it. I don't know why this vision just came to me. But all those white men around T. Rump are trying to stay in power. They're really fighting to stay in power. They're getting rid of any minority or person of color that has any power. Again, we're talking about the energy of the feminine, okay? And we're talking about the dominance of the male patriarchy right now. And that could be a part of it. It's like they're helping to bring this about. And there is some kind of regret, sorrow. So who's going to? Okay. Oh, wow. I hope that they're not going to be a sacrifice for that, guys. We're talking about the hidden. You guys remember that first card, unseen hands. And the more we get into this, you guys are asking the right questions because Spirit is giving us answers. So when people say, well, do you think that the aliens are helping us? Yes, but we're talking about. I always talk about there's being dark energy and light energy. No matter, there's always two sides to our nature. The world, the universe is built on two sides. There's a positive and there's a negative. Okay, so it seems like the negative is here and trying to hold on to that power. But the positive is like you got to acknowledge that there's another side to this, that there's more than just you being in power. There's other powerful things that are going on behind the scenes also. And I keep saying I'm going to leave it, but Spirit keeps telling me to talk about something else. Okay, guys, let's move on. Okay, so now we know about what's happening up there with them. Okay. Do the astronauts know the truth? I can't imagine that they don't, because they're probably in contact with the aliens. All right. All right, Spirit. Do the astronauts know the truth about what's going on with them? Yes. Thank you. Do they know that there is a fight, not a fight, but a negotiation going on with the higher beings or aliens and the earth, people on earth. Yes. Okay, so maybe that's why they're handling themselves as well as they are, because there's no way I could be up there mm, and not just go, lose your mind because you're supposed to be home a long time ago. Mm. When will they be gone, guys? We can't. It's just so hard because I thought Trump would be gone this month, but we're getting deep into March right now. It's just hard. Okay, so when will Sissy wants to know when will Trump, Vance, Musk, and Johnson and other members of Congress be gone? When will this be over with? Oh, I think I answered that though in the beginning. But I guess you're looking for a timetable. Let's see if we get some time. Let me see. I really should be using my time cards for this. I'm just going to use my time cards, guys, and see if I can get some answers. Divine Time Oracle. Let's see what happens here. See, Spirit has always been saying be patient, and we really do need to be patient. But let's see. All right, Spirit, when will we be done with this nightmare that's happening with Trump in time? Can you give us, when will we be awakened to the truth of the matter? With Johnson, Vance, Musk, Trump. Give us some kind of timetable, Spirit. I'm just getting you'll know when it's time to know, but let me pull a card. It says around July. Take that with a grain of salt, guys. You already know that because divine timing. I don't even know how we would figure that, I'm sure that some of the timings that we have been getting, or Spirit has been telling us, it's because Spirit has suspected or thought that maybe things would have changed by a certain the thing about it is one of the reasons that we keep getting set back, guys. See, this is how he uses his power, T-Rock. One of the reasons that we keep getting set back is because we keep letting this fear come into us. He knows how to use his power, guys. Every time we get afraid and they keep bombarding us with that, our energy gets lower and we start giving up our power because we're so worried. We get set back. It's a thing. This energy thing is a real thing. And this is why he's been around for so long. We say scare tactics, but it's really messing with our energy. And it's screwing up how things can happen. They know how to play the game. The thing is, we don't. We haven't learned how to play the game. Okay, so let's see. You got to change the energy. Oh, thank you, Tink. Thank you so much. I keep forgetting. I appreciate you guys for reminding me. Okay. Brian, are they all up there together, the Russian and I mean, I don't know. Are they stuck too or you said yours said no also. Sissy says this is Musk mess is the reason why they are stranded at the Space Center. Maybe if Musk did not dismantle the F and presiding over NASA and their astronauts, maybe they would be home. Well, that's a good point, Sissy. I still think it's even well, maybe he was put there to do what he's doing too. Guys, we got to send them positive energy. You know, this can change. Let's hope and pray that it changes so they can get back home. That would be terrible. I don't want to wish that on anybody. They couldn't get back. Yeah, Med USA says miracles happen. Okay. Beautiful energy says, are the astronauts being saved to restart the human race? I don't know. Do we have are there diverse amount of astronauts up there? Are they diverse? I don't know I've only seen 3. How many are there up there? I've seen 1 woman and 2 men that they've interviewed. Okay, but Beautiful says, are the astronauts being saved to restart the human race? All right, Spirit. Are the astronauts being saved to restart the human race? No. 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 It's got to be more diverse than what we're looking at, if that was the case. Sissy, thank you. I appreciate you, Sissy. Thank you so much. You get the bell. Call that the spirit bell. Back at you. Thank you. Okay. Um, Yeah. Mexico and Canada standing up for him, to him. Yeah. Yep. I like that peaceful warrior. And Dion, you said you thought they weren't in a hurry to come back. They said they were fine up there. Okay. Okay. They might say anything. Tink, thank you. Thank you so much. Spirit bell for you. Oops. Back at you. Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you also. The spirit bell. Hope you guys are feeling that energy from the bowl. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got my drink right here. Thank you. I know I feel like I'm losing my voice, don't I? I sound like I am. I'm drinking. I love this right here. Kombucha. And it's cold. It's good. Pour the rest of it. Did you touch my question? Did I? Wait. That was Tink. Tink. Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much, Tink. Let's see. Did I miss a question though? Thank you guys. So, okay. If I missed the question, okay. That's from Beautiful. Okay. I don't know if I missed your question, Beautiful. Sissy says every time you hear a bell ring, an angel is getting their wings. That was on that It's a Wonderful World. I love that. I love that Christmas show. Okay, let me see. Let me go back. Okay, will you ask Spirit if the astronauts? Okay, is a way for aliens to make first contact with all of us? You know, they may come back and tell us about the aliens. I think they've already made contact, but not that they're talking about. Okay, Spirit. The astronauts that are stuck in space. Is this a way for aliens to make first contact with all of us? It says yes. But I think that's probably talking about the collective that's not thinking about um, or believing in aliens. It could be that. Because some people don't believe. Some people think that we're the only people in the only things in the universe, and that would be crazy with the universe being so vast that we're the only ones here. Will martial law be called out if Trump tries to attack Panama Canal? All right, spirit question. Will martial law be called if Trump tries to attack the Panama Canal? It says yes. Stop. Will martial law be called if Trump tries to attack the Panama Canal? Yes. I asked twice. It says yes. If you have health issues in April, what about now? Okay. All right. Spirit, will T Rob have any more health issues in April? He's saying yes before I even get the question out. Thank you. Um, will he have health issues this month of March? Yes. I'm set on things happening this month, guys. But just because we wanted to. Okay, let me go back over here. Okay. Okay, so that's what I was seeing, Brian. You said they decided to send 4 astronauts up, and those astronauts decided to stay in space station to allow the other 4 to come back. They're going to take their place. How brave is that? Why don't they just bring those back? I don't understand. I'm missing something. Okay. Faithful servant has a question about the power grid. Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. Okay. Let me go back. If I'm missing your questions, guys, put them back in for me, please. Oh, okay. Peaceful warrior. Yeah. Okay. That's real brave. Okay. Will the military defy Trump orders? Every time I hear these different names, it just makes me smile. Okay. Spirit, will the military defy Trump's orders? Says yes. Thank you. Will the military defy T-Rump's orders. Yes, thank you. Will the military defy orange peel's orders? Yes. Will the military defy the orange menace orders? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Asking about the power grid in the Northwest. Okay, so Tink, you want to know if the power grid in the Northwest will go down? Is that what you're asking? All right, Spirit. Will the power grid in the Northwest United States go down? It says yes. Okay, will it be down for more than 2 days, Spirit? Will the power grid be down for more than 2 days? Will it be down for more than 2 days? No. No. Okay, Sissy. Yeah, that's what I saw. Sissy says on March 14th, SpaceX had a successful launch. NASA reported that the astronauts are one step away from returning home. Let's hope that is true. Mm. Okay. I thought I saw something about that. Um, oh, that was faithful servants question. Okay, thank you for that, Tink. All right, guys, I am going to pull a card for all of us so we can end on a good note and see what Spirit wants us to know. And I think I'm going to use a different tarot deck this time. I'm using the good tarot deck. And with this one, I need the book. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you for all you do, too. Okay. All right, Spirit. Final word for us tonight. What's the final word for us tonight, Spirit? Oh, the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Let's see what it says. Fives are about change. Normal deck, the Five of Cups, is about regret. It's called the Five of Water here, though, guys. So let's see what this one has to say. And this is what the card looks like. And it says, releasing grief, allowing sadness to rise and fall, forgiveness, the ebb and flow of emotion. It says, I feel the fullness of my emotion as they wash through me. And this is kind of talking about, like in the beginning, guys, when I talked about, taking your power back. So you have to feel those emotions and let them go. The ebb and flow are part of life, and I am present in my feelings today. I fully forgive myself and others, and I let go of any emotion that were holding me back from acknowledging the truth. I deserve the freedom that comes when I release what is no longer working for me. I make amends to those I may have harmed when emotion was coloring my perception. I surrender any resentment to the divine, knowing they can be transformed into miracles. Fearless inventories led to liberation. Wow. Fearless inventories lead to liberation. Yeah. So, guys, think about releasing that and releasing that fear so that you can come back into who you are. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a good evening. Hey, let's get some more of that spirit energy to you guys before you go. All right, guys. Have a good evening. Bye now.